feedback. We talked about that in the public health planning process and evaluation process, and do a survey monkey. And we asked questions about how satisfied they were with the club, why they joined, what they think the strengths, and what recommendations do they have for the club, as well as if we did group runs, what would be the best meeting location, day and time. So that's the type of real world situations of why we would use SurveyMonkey or Qualtrics or some of these online survey systems to collect information. But so you might use a survey to collect information about what parents might prefer to do for an after school physical education fitness activity program, or recommendations if you just ran a program to get feedback from people. Again, we do our shirts and our clothing order through an online vendor. Parents go on their website, order what they want, pay with the credit card on the vendor's website, and then we go and collect all the orders. So we do not have to collect a single check. I strongly recommend that if you're doing clothing orders, which probably if you're in the fitness field, you're going to be doing clothing orders, do not try to do the whole collecting checks, $5 checks for t-shirts. Try to find an online vendor that you can do the orders and have everybody streamline the orders so that they are paying the vendor and the shirt distributor, and all you're doing is collecting the shirts. So that's a quick rundown of some of the technology I use to leverage creating and continuing to run the club. There's my Twitter handle if you want to follow me on Twitter. Tech4HPE is our textbook Twitter handle. But what questions do you have?
My question is just like a curious question. What
Yeah.
has been the most rewarding thing you've gotten out of doing this athletic club?
It's mainly right in line with our mission statement. It's to instill a joy for physical activity with the kids. So especially kids that are coming into the program where maybe their parents sign them up and they're wanting the parents want them to do it more than the kid does, and then they are coming to practice with 60 other kids that are really enjoying themselves, and then they really see their progress of their fitness is increasing based upon their running times are getting faster, and then they start to want to be there and they're really enjoying physical activity. So that's really the biggest enjoyment I get from it, is seeing the kids develop and holistically, both as runners but also as people in wanting to do lifelong physical activity.
Is there any technology that you use to reward them with how they're doing if they do a good job? Do you have a fun day and let them watch
Good
a
question. Some running clubs in particular there's something called the Billion Mile Race. It's sponsored by New Balance, and they are geared toward having, it could be PE classes or clubs tracking each kid's running mileage, and at the end you upload the total number of mileage for your club or for your school or for your class, and then if you reach certain thresholds, they'll send you water bottles or shirts or stuff like that. They're not really old enough. I think if I did focused on middle school, I might do a little bit of digital badges that they could share on social media, but these kids being 2nd to 6th grade, most of them they're not on social media. So as far as the digital badges go, that would be an option if they were a little bit older. They like finishing a race and getting a ribbon. That's the type of rewards that they get, or medals for the certain top number of finishers as well. Hold in your hand, tangible rewards they like.
Thank you, Dr. Jennings, very much. It was very, very helpful to have you come on, and especially kind of give it with the coaching background, because we haven't really hit that stuff yet. So thank you very much.